Hi everybody, I did a video earlier that I'm going to add on to this one. I just wanted to introduce it a little bit. It's a video on one of Lush's deodorants and it's called AROMARANT. It's the one that looks like a little brownish bar. It is a solid deodorant that you rub on your skin. However, I've seen a lot of reviews for it with people complaining about it being too dry and not gliding on the skin properly and just similar things like that where it's just too hard to use. Believe it or not, it is super easy to use. It's just as convenient as having a tube deodorant or a roll-on. I personally love it. I've gotten really good results from it. I am a very sweaty person. I think I get that from my dad, unfortunately. I mean, I will sweat through anything with the slightest amount of heat. I really actually hate summer because I can't go outside. The minute I step outside in the summer, I am drenched and it's disgusting and I hate it. Now, I don't smell, like I don't have a bacteria problem where I have, you know, like BO, but I do sweat a lot. So I just hate the heat. I think that's one reason why I love Washington so much in the winter. Yeah. Anyways, this deodorant is, I'm going to look on the site right now, it's $6.95 for a 3.5 ounce. Its main ingredient is baking soda, which obviously is going to absorb most of the moisture. I love this deodorant. I wasn't completely sold on it when I bought it. It was just a whim thing where I'd seen it in the store a bunch of times and I wanted to try it, but the scent really didn't convince me because it is a natural type of scent and I'm not really a natural type of scent person. I like things that smell, believe it or not, fake. Like the Bath and Body Works types of scents, you know, overly fruity or things like that. But I decided to give it a try. I bought an $8 piece, so it was slightly more than 3.5 ounces, considering it's $8. And I bought that back in the beginning of March. Now, in the video, I'm going to be saying, you know, I don't know when I bought it. I thought it was January, but I did find the picture in the baggie where I wrote when I bought it and how much it was. And in fact, it was March, the very beginning of March, and it was an $8 piece. So just to go through a little review of the product, I think I've done this before, but I'm just going to kind of rehash it for you so you don't have to look at the other video. The reason why I love this deodorant so much is because although it has a natural scent to it when you smell it, it's not overpowering. It's not a very strong scent when you smell it right from the bar itself. You do smell the natural ingredients in it, but you don't, it's not like in your face, oh my god, this is just too strong. That's one of the reasons why it's tolerable for me, the scent, because when you put it on your arms, you don't smell it again. I mean, unless you actually like nose to your armpit, then I guess you would smell it, but who does that? I mean, I don't. So I never notice it. It doesn't clash with any of my perfumes. It pretty much just goes away. Even when I'm exercising, because I've been trying to, you know, become more healthy in a more healthy way. So no more dieting, no more crazy stuff like that for me. I'm just eating healthier. I'm eating more vegetables, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to know all that. But I've been exercising every day. And considering it's summer and where I live, the temperature usually spikes up to 100, 103, you know, typical day at 10 o'clock in the morning. So a good deodorant is a must. And so when I'm exercising, I find that I'm still sweating, but I'm not sweating as much. And I don't get stinky. So no BO when you're, you know, sweating profusely and you're really working hard. You're not going to smell yourself being stinky. Now, I do want to note that I apply it once in the morning when I first wake up, and I apply it again before I work out, just for an added layer of protection, I guess. It dries really quickly. Your underarms do not feel oily because you're probably thinking it's going to be like a massage bar. It has oils in it so that it will glide onto your arms. However, it's not like a massage bar where it's going to leave you all greasy and oily. That's not how it's going to be. For a couple minutes, you're going to feel a little damp, but it absorbs very quickly, and then you're going to have a nice, dry, soft finish, which I love. And one thing that I really hated about using other deodorants is that you'd have to get the unscented kind, because if you had any scented deodorant, it would clash with your perfume. And all day, all you would smell is that fake scent of your deodorant, and it just really bothered me. So having this natural alternative is such a godsend. I hope, you know, you try it, because it's a really great product. And, you know, don't be afraid of the scent if you're not into natural scents. Just give it a try. Buy a smaller piece if you just want to try it out, and take some of the recommendations that I'm about to give you on the other video as to how to actually use it, because it'll make your life so much easier, and hopefully you'll love the product as much as I do. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to put the video on right after this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I'm going to start off by showing you what I have left of the bar that I'm using right now. Now, this is half of what I originally had. It's a pretty good sized chunk. This is going to last for months and months and months. But it was quite a bit larger when I originally bought it, and I've already gone through this. Now, I bought this back, I believe, in January. So in 6 months, you can get through half of the size of bar. And I think I bought $5 worth, $6 worth, something like that. I'll have to go check because I have a picture of it somewhere. But yeah, it's a pretty good size chunk, and it will last you forever. However, there are a few things that you need to do before you can actually use it. And this is just my experience. This is what I have left, and if you can see, it's pretty creamy. My thumb goes over it very easily, and it's quite creamy. This is the consistency that you want to get. If your bar is dry, you will not be able to use it properly. So this is just the example of the consistency that you want to have. And this is how I wrap mine up in just some plastic wrap, just to keep all the air out. Because if you do expose it to air, it will dry out faster on you. So I'm going to unwrap the section that is unused to cut off another chunk. And I'm just going to show you how I divide it and how I make sure that it's going to be creamy. So if you can see, it looks extremely dry. This, my thumb doesn't go over it smoothly. You can see how dry it is. It's actually quite rough on my fingertips. This is definitely something that you're not going to want to use directly to your skin right away. You want to prep it first, and this is how I do that. I take a really sharp knife and excuse me, and I start by finding the section that I want to use first. So I'm going to use half the bar, so I'm going to cut it down in half. I'm going to set the other half away. Okay, don't trim the entire bar right away. Keep the hard roughness on the outside of the portions that you're not going to use. Just because if you cut it, you're just wasting the bar. So it's already dry on the outside. Leave it dry until you're ready to use it. Okay, so if you can see the difference from what it looks on the outside to what it looks like in the inside. The inside is nice and shiny. You can see the oils in it. On the outside, you can't see any oils, and it's very dull. So this is what we're going to start using. I'm again going to cut it in half. This is what I do. I cut it in fourths, and that way from the entire bar. So like when I get ready to use this one, I'll cut that in half, and I'll have fourths. So that's what my plan is. I'm going to select the bigger portion and put the other portion away. Okay, let's clean off the board a little bit. And now I have two sides that are ready to use, but the other sides are not. So I'm going to start by just trimming it up. I'm going to just take off a little slice off that side, take just a tiny slice off of each of the sides that you're going to be using. Okay, see, there's another rough side over here. And as you can tell, I'm only taking off the slightest amount. I'm not taking off a whole lot. Just shaving it a little tiny bit. Okay, now I'm going to check it. There looks like there's a little piece over here that needs to come off. Okay. And there we go. This is what it's going to look like now. As you can see, my fingers are running over it nice and easily. And you're ready to use this. I guess I'll give you an example on my arm. As you can tell, I'm not having to push it hard at all. And there you go. And you're done. Let it dry on your arms and you're ready for the rest of your day. I do also want to mention that I will be making another order through Lush for some of the dusting powders as well as the deodorant powder, the coconut one. When I do get those in and I try it out, I will let you know how the combo is right now. This is really great. I'm really looking forward to trying out the powders, and when I do try them out, if they actually work, then I will do a review on those and show you how I actually use them in conjunction with this deodorant. If you have any questions about the deodorants, let me know and I'll definitely answer those right away, and I'll talk to you guys later.